I know you feel some type of way. I let you guilty until proven innocent. Too much money in my wallet, I can't even count. Heard them bitches. Fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. I make a few bands on the walk through. Watch me, hey, why me walk through?
Good evening, everyone. In all my years, never did I think I'd be up here doing this for Quan. When I met Quan, I immediately knew he was special. His energy, his passion, and he always had a way with words. I remember asking him, "What's your goal in music?" And he said, "I just want to be heard." I said, "Well, I'm gonna make sure that the world hears you." Quan was like a little brother to me. He always cherished the little things, the gestures of love, and always told you how much he appreciated it. But one thing Quan did not play about was his art. So with that, he always told you when he disagreed with you. He made it loud and clear. I'll share a story with y'all. Man. We had this record called Flex. And believe it or not, Quan hated the song. He fought with me, and he said, "I got so many more songs that's better than that. I don't want to release it." I knew that the record was a hit, so I had to figure out how to get us on the same page. Nonetheless, he was not changing his mind no matter how much I tried to convince him. I said, "You know what? He's just gonna have to be mad at me about this one." So I put the song out. He tried his best not to support it, but the song got so big, finally he had no choice. He came back to me and said, "Okay, big bro, you were right." And this went on to be one of the biggest records of Quan's career to this day. Him being the grateful person that he was always able to double back and express his gratitude. I truly love that about him. Ironically, on the morning that he passed, I was in the gym listening to his music and reminiscing about the good times that we shared. I don't know why that was, but he was heavy on my mind and my spirit. I had no idea about what had already transpired. When the calls came in, I was in shock the entire day. It didn't hit me until the next day that he was really gone. Although he's not here right now, and as I stand here in front of y'all, I'm just still processing it all. It still doesn't even seem real. Quan was a light. He had the energy that made everyone he came in contact with want to be a part of it. He wasn't just an artist, he inspired a whole generation of people, musicians, and fans alike. His work ethic, his creativity, his commitment, and his determination, these were all qualities that people admired about Quan. No matter what he was committed to, he loved that studio. He made success look effortless, but those of us who were close to Quan know just how much effort he put into everything that he did. He showed us that it wasn't just about the destination, but it was also about the journey. Watching Quan evolve from the kid recording at his mom's house to a global superstar, it was impossible not to be inspired. He was the kind of person that made you want to push harder, dream bigger, and never settle. Quan is truly an icon. For me, Quan taught me to love what you do. He was the first artist that I saw who truly lived for his craft. There was one time we stayed in the studio, and Quan was in the studio for 36 hours straight. He didn't stop recording except to eat or take a few short breaks. His passion for music was infectious, and it reminded me that real love for what you do is what keeps you going, no matter how tough the times get. Quan's legacy is undeniable. His music was and still is the soundtrack to so many people's lives. The Rich Homies era was so epic to the culture. Whether you were a student, Running around in the streets or working a 9 to 5, Quan's voice was what got you through your day. His music, his spirit, and his legacy will live on forever. Let's remember Quan for the light he was and for the inspiration, love, creativity, and joy he brought to this world. He may be gone, but even in his absence, his legacy is still going in. Just want to say thank you to Tammy and Corey and to the family for allowing me the opportunity to work with Quan. It was just one of the best parts of my life. Thank y'all.